Elon has cracked the code. He is now inside the agencies. He's created these algorithms that are constantly crawling through the data, and as he told me in his office, the data doesn't lie. Elon is in the middle. He's gotten into the belly of the beast.
That was House Speaker Mike Johnson saying that Elon Musk and DOGE are launching new algorithms inside federal agencies, scrolling through to stop waste, fraud, and abuse of taxpayers. Now we got states like Florida. They want the same DOGE AI to stop their waste in their states. Harvard-Harris poll, 7 out of 10 Americans support DOGE. Look who's here, former Home Depot CEO and Chair Bob Nardelli. Bob, your reaction to all that government complaints about DOGE, don't you see that Elon Musk is basically saying to the government, you got to behave like private sector workers do? Isn't this what the private sector, that they have to do the same things that Musk is demanding?
Elizabeth, you're exactly correct. I couldn't be happier, 53 years in business, to have a CEO as president of this country and doing what they're doing, getting rid of waste. It's not uncommon, Elizabeth. I've run into this where I follow a CEO that has left behind. It's like a dead fish in a refrigerator unplugged. It's a budget you can't live with, and unfortunately, you have to be the heavy going in there to try to get things back under control. And that's what this president is doing with Elon Musk. He's driving the waste, the inefficiencies, the lack of productivity. I don't know why people are complaining. I mean, I have my people report sales daily. We have a weekly flash report. We got KPIs for everybody in the business that they have to be measured on, not only qualitative, but quantitative. So I don't know why people are upset with this is the way business runs today. And the U.S. is a big business and we need to get control of it, Elizabeth.
Yeah, we're $38 trillion in debt. The interest costs keep going up. Our taxes are going to go up. We know that 40% of the contracts cut have already been spent. We get that. There's about $1 trillion in discretionary spending that DOGE can look at. It's about 14% of the overall U.S. budget. But you know what DOGE is finding is that government workers are going on junkets overseas to places like Malaysia. They're going to Vegas. They're renting rooms at Caesars hotels. They're nilly-willy wasting taxpayer money buying tens of thousands of software licenses, not using them. There are more software licenses than many workers inside these federal agencies. What do you think?
Well, this is what happens when there's no oversight and no control. You'll see what's called creep in businesses, whether it's wages, whether it's lack of expense control reports, whether it's good policies that not only written, but adhered to and monitored. And that's what we're seeing now, Elizabeth. We're seeing, the kind of jaundiced eye, magnifying glass over everything. And I'm like the state of Florida. I'd love to get those algorithms that he's using to help dig out the waste in some of these large corporations that we deal with. So I'm totally satisfied and pleased. And look, people who do things may make a mistake. They don't make the biggest mistake of all, doing nothing. And that's what we've had the last 4 years. Not only not do nothing, but really have misappropriations of funds. So this is a criminal thing in some cases, Elizabeth.
Yeah, well, you and I have talked about it, Bob. Reducing government spending, reducing government waste could lower the 10-year yield, could lower bond yields and lower mortgage rates down the road and lower inflationary overspending. Again, M4, the money supply is up 30%. It rocketed higher under Joe Biden during the pandemic. That was wartime spending and Fed money printing without the war. Final word.
It's exactly. And you know what I'm most pleased about? There's no NIMBY here. All of the secretaries, look at Secretary of Defense, stepping forward and saying, I want to take an 8% cut the next couple of years. So this is a team that's playing for one organization, is support of President Trump. I'm tickled to death to see them all come together, unified, and trying to get control of misappropriations and flagrant use of taxpayers' money, Elizabeth.
Thank you so much, very much, Bob Nardelli. We need your insights always on the show. It's good to see you.